love. Ancient warriors from a longer time.
Keep on knocking, but you ain't Celestial. psychoactive substance. The effects of LSD vary substantially depending on the dose, the need of the individual taking the drug, and the environment the drug is taken. It is not fully understood how this activity affects subjective experiences people have while taking the drug.
Psychoactive substance that is commonly classified as a hallucinogen or psychedelic substance. Which is thought to play a role in the effects of LSD. Serotonin receptor is critical to the drug psychedelic.
I am Psychedelic Ambient Podcast.
So the true treasure of life and the treasure of existence from creation till now, you know, you have to have a discipline to even be able to inherit the knowledge of the universe, because the knowledge where man inherit without the teaching of another person, divine knowledge is stored in every man's DNA, because the information of creation is written in our DNA. Through spiritual discipline and self-conduct, we can be able to access, we can tap into this vast knowledge base through DNA. We can tap into our DNA through discipline and this way of life. This is why Rastafari is way of life. Because the way of the world is not the way of nature. The way of nature is the way that is right. The way of man is the way of miscalculations and confusion. Yes, so in order to chart the real way of life through the mystics of nature, because after all we are put here by nature, made by nature.
return to the time of love. Peace and love shall reign continually in the hearts of man and woman. Let it be love. Ancient warriors from a longer time.
Celestial.
very substantial.
substantially beyond the dose,
The mood of the individual taking the drug,
and the environment the drug is taken.
it is not fully understood how this activity
Subjective experience
experiences people have while taking the drug.
psychoactive substance that is commonly classified as hallucinogens or psychedelic substances. Which is thought to play a role in the effects of LSD. Serotonin receptor is critical to a drug's psychedelic. Substantially depending on the dose, the mood of the individual taking the drug, and the environment the drug Some common effects include mental and physical stimulation, perceptual distortions, and generally positive mood states.
lovely tune.
Very lovely tune.
Yuger Morjedal.
Morjedal.
Yuger Rapture Morjedal.
Yeah, there is also such song, Yuger Morjedal. Almost.
Yuger Liljedal, obviously. So, yeah, very, very nice.
Indeed, very nice.
And apparently, who was it? Saffron, who had listened to it already for 24 hours.
Yeah, I can understand that not that many people do that, but we certainly do in these circles, I think.
Yeah, some of us.
Some of us, yeah. I figured out what happened.
And Fluke just posted a picture of him and Yuger Liljedal in my flat. From
wow.
way back when, like 2007-ish.
So Fluke visited you?
Yeah, for the gathering.
Wow, that is so cool. That is so cool. I did not know that. Okay, that is really...
2009, Fluke says.
Wow.
So
it's amazing how long ago some people are around. I would not expect that.
Yeah, they tend to live for a while, you know. So
I mean on the scene, like how early they found this whole thing. That's so cool. I actually figured out that I burned my finger. That's how great I cook, by the way.
That's why it was tasting like fresh meat.
Yeah, I added my heart to it.
Well, maybe not a heart, but finger at least.
Oh, yeah, right. So now this very cold cider or whatever that is, I don't know what it is called really, because it's mojito mix kind of thing. But this is very good. I'm gonna keep my hands this way today. Oh God.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. I'm gonna start annoying you already now in the show, and tell you all that there's only 39 days left for the voting on Rotti, the Remixer of the Year awards. So head over to remix64.com and follow the links over there.
That's not annoying. That is totally valid.
Not annoying, but it will be once I remind people every 5 minutes. Did you know it's only 39 days? You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, but you didn't do it just yet, so it's all good.
I said I'm going to be annoying
in
the future.
Okay, good disclaimer given. And Fluke, thank you so much for your compliment. The thing is that it's not really visible on the camera what the point is here. The point is my favorite Dicat Pushin. That is why that jumper got bought, because I don't like Christmas jumpers that much, but
Meowy Christmas.
Meowy Christmas.
Meowy
Always
Christmas.
Meowy Christmas. That is the best thing ever. Yes, since then I ordered also Pushin t-shirts and cap and gloves and all of that.
And all of that.
Yeah, Christmas gifts from me to me. That's it.
Fluke says, "You're always annoying, Slagon."
Are you?
Yeah, good. So, okay, so no difference there. Excellent.
He can be quite often.
Excellent.
Yeah. Excellent. Oh, you agree?
Excellent.
At least you have some self-critique going on there.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
Yeah, I'm the later model AI, so I have become self-aware.
Oh, okay. So you want to say that I was dating for 5 years with an AI?
Apparently so.
Oh God, that's scary.
And you didn't notice anything.
No,
I'm impressed by myself.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Good job.
Oh, and apparently Satan has joined us on YouTube. Hello, Satan. Oh, sorry. Hail, Satan.
Now,
I guess.
this time of the year, where is Jesus?
Dead.
Oh, right. Yeah, anyway, it's just a cultural thing that Santa Claus comes in many, many countries bringing the gifts, right? I mentioned this before in one of the shows, probably. Christmas morning or Christmas Eve, pre-Christmas Eve, but the place where I've come from, Santa Claus comes earlier because there is also a name day of Nikolaus, basically, and that's the 6th of December. And that's when Santa Claus comes and brings you chocolates in nice red bags. But then later, when Christmas happens, like 18 days later, basically, then the little Jesus brings the gift. Who is dead? Who understands that? But the kids are told this story mostly around there, that the little Jesus brought the gift. So they want to see
Jesus.
that.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a rapper. Little Jesus.
And now Satan joined us, so I don't know who else will be still here.
Well, I don't know, but we also have Chappers and Boswank and Andrew Lear and Retro Gaming Music, of course.
Yeah, of course. Who is Luke?
Indeed, he is.
It is weird to call him retro gaming music.
Well,
Like,
that's what he interacts
know.
with on YouTube. So,
yeah. But retro gaming music is with us.
And Lord Evil is apparently Satan. So there we go.
Okay.
Not only do we need to know the nicknames, but the real names nowadays, and also the secondary nickname. Arrgh.
Secondary nickname. Okay. And the thing is that we have a request that you lined up, right?
I did line something up. Let's see. There we go. I think it should be okay.
Paranoid. I like Paranoid Droid's request because he defined it so well. I didn't see this before in any of our shows, that someone is requesting a SID. Listen, 3 loops of Mark van den Bovenkamp, no excess, that's his nickname, just so you don't know.
So extra large.
No excess, can be extra large, can be medium, but no excess, okay? And speed of Nayet, SID, 3 loop. So you switch on the loop.
Stop
right
giving us homework. I just want to play a song, and when the song ends, I press stop.
But you need to switch on the loop anyway, so we
Yes,
won't
but
suffer.
now I need to count. That's homework.
Well, let's put
I'm
it
done
on
with
the
math for
screen.
this year.
Oh God, don't be so lazy. Still, there is some few days going on there.
Yeah, like I said, I'm done with math for this year. There's a new year, there's new
Okay,
numbers.
I'm
It's
gonna pay
fine.
attention. Just put it on the screen.
I will. Can I play it first?
Yeah.
Aha! Joy of the sound waivers.
At least you didn't.
I go back in time.
You didn't refer this time to the dirtier ones.
I did not.
Yeah, Boswank will in 1 minute. Just
Yeah,
wait.
yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, it's his domain now.
You can count on him. Yeah.
Yeah, you can always count on him.
And Alpa says, to me that track in a word is Ninja.
Yeah. Alpha is very, very energetic tonight, actually.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a mood, it seems.
It looks like it, yeah. Which is great. We are absolutely happy about it. It's just
what's in your glass, Alpa?
unusual, yeah. What are you drinking there? We are looking for advice here.
Oh, we know.
Well, okay, let's not make it that far. Who knows what he is drinking, right? And then, no. We will learn it shortly.
Oh, Berka has a good point, though. He says, Santa must be a ninja. Never seen him. Very true. Sneaky bastard.
You see, Boswank can go from enjoy in one sentence to penis.
Of course he can. It didn't even take an entire sentence.
No, it really didn't.
Oh, Alba is having cognac apparently. That's very nice.
That explains some things.
It
Yeah.
does.
Okay then. And shall we just play some music, maybe? Here?
We shall. And while we play the next song, I'm gonna bring out my oldest keyboard so I can show it to Proton of Finnish Gold.
Oh, the very loud one?
Yes.
The loudest loud one. Okay, right.
The very, very loud one.
I'm really happy that we left those behind, but he's not.
Well, I don't think you ever had any of those on your computers because they had moved on from the micro switches by the time you got home computers. Essentially,
94?
these are for the Oh fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
This
okay.
is like 80s stuff.
Okay. Well, bring it on. And meanwhile, we will play FS's request, which is Puffy 64 and Delta.
Puffy!
Yay, Delta and Puffy.
Puffy Delta.
Puffy and Delta.
Yeah, very puffy Delta.
Puffy?
Yeah, puffy means like puffed up.
Ah, puffed up.
Like,
Fluffy.
If you get an allergic reaction to something, you sometimes get a bit puffy in your face.
Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully no one will get an allergic reaction anytime soon.
Hopefully not.
Yep.
Right. So let's hear this keyboard. Hold on. I'm just going to turn this down. Here we go.
It's so heavy. these are the typical office sounds of stock libraries that you can download and hear all the keyboards.
It's a
typing.
heavy bugger. It's all metal, heavy like a mother thing, and yeah, very very nice keys, but so loud, can't use it really. Oh, and of course the connector is like some sort of serial port type thing.
Some sort of
Yeah,
one thing
it's
is
like
missing. Is it?
yeah,
like...
it's fine. It's fine.
Uh-huh,
It works
okay.
without that pin.
Wow, impressive. Not even standing on the floor because it will just fall.
It's very heavy. It's an IBM keyboard. And yes, you can kill a grown man with that one. You can kill
Definitely.
an elk or a moose with that, actually. So yeah, just yeah. Do not drop this off of the Eiffel Tower. That's not going to end well.
No.
It's like a. It's going to go off like a fucking bomb when it lands. Like these. What are they called? Rods of God or whatever they call them when they drop these tungsten rods from space, essentially. Yeah, there's no explosives in them. It's just kinetic power.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of them.
Kinetic power, definitely, certainly. Sending you something that we can play shortly.
Shortly.
Shortly. Just meanwhile, let me show this. Yes, that one. So,
Bring that up.
tend to notice my private messages later, as everyone knows that. But that is just a good thing to know if I don't react. That's why.
Oh, nice. 2020. Yeah, okay. I'll play that next if you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me just get that going then.
Actually, before you get that going,
I got it going already. But it's very
Okay.
short.
So Barry Leach sent me a little link here with the comment of, I've only done one Christmas tune so far, maybe next year. And then he sent this little ditty through, which looks like a fun one to me. So that
Right, and what was the name of it?
once again, I thought that More Carol of the Bells 2020.
More Carol of the Bells.
Seems like this was made in the high COVID times,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak.
Yeah, it's a short one, so keep your ears peeled. Oops.
Isn't that lovely? Yep, oops.
I think you missed the last picture of Barry looking menacing in his robe.
I
There we go.
definitely
Yeah.
have missed that.
Yeah, it's this one. Hold on.
And then he shows
go.
it again.
There we go. Very menacing.
Well, it's
robe-ish and wine. Yeah, that's menacing.
and that's. I thought that he's naked or something, but probably he wouldn't
that's
upload
not-
it to YouTube.
That's not what menacing means. you
No,
must,
it's
you
just
must
that-
live a very interesting life.
No, what I meant is that you said robe, and under the robe we are usually naked, right?
Well,
Is
under
that-
your clothing, you're naked. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Oh
Life-
yeah,
life
thank
is
you,
very
thank you,
adventurous
Ollie.
with you.
AT keyboard. Yes, thank you. Well, don't feel worthless. The Model M is a fucking great keyboard. It's a bit loud, but I love the keys in the Model M.
Well, I don't really have a comparison, but I think
Well,
both
you-
of them could kill someone.
Well, this is definitely heavier, so I guess easier if you can wield it.
Yeah, like someone wrote a comment that, oh, that model, I feel so worthless now.
Yeah, that's what I was commenting on right
Yes. Ah, right, okay, that was the
Yes.
one.
now. Yes.
But yeah, it's, yeah, but what do we do with it really? It's like on the shelf. And
Yeah,
we
it's,
could open a museum, maybe. That's,
Yeah, I have a lot of old stuff. I have, well, I did get robbed when I lived in the flat. I had all of the old computers I've ever owned. I disassembled them and had motherboards on one shelf, all the cards on a different shelf, and all the RAM sticks sorted, all of it. But they broke in and stole a bunch of shit. Then they tried to steal the old Sun machines. They look like pizza boxes, but they're heavy like fuck as well. So they only carried them to the stairs and just dropped them there and just no, too heavy.
When did this happen?
When I lived in the flat,
But how many years ago?
so 15 years ago.
Oh my God. Okay, so then some of those things were not worthless just yet, right?
Oh well, yeah, yes, they were.
Okay.
The 386 15 years ago was worth nothing. But the fun thing is, I had Amiga stuff and C64 stuff right next to all the stuff they stole. They didn't even touch them.
Of course they didn't. They don't know the value.
No,
Like,
but they were definitely worth much more than the stuff they stole. So I actually put up because the lock, there's two locks to get in there, and you have to have a key for the house itself to get in there. First to get into the hallway, and then to the basement, and then to the separate section where the storage units are.
wow.
So I put up a little sign saying, "Thank you for cleaning out my my shit."
Wow. But that was in the storage, not your apartment?
Yeah, in the storage.
In the
Yeah.
storage, in the basement. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, basements are typical for that, unfortunately. But it was good that it's not at your flat, at least. That's a bit more
Oh yeah.
unpleasant. But yeah.
No, I had an extra lock on there that even the owner of the apartment complex didn't have a key to.
Mhm.
So
That's also a typical thing, by the way, because sometimes those people, they just have no idea of how the keys changed there, and they changed, and then not everyone is informed, and then all of a sudden you cannot reach your own storage space. Happened to me. So yeah, typical. And not that I used it very often, probably that's why. But yeah, those can be tricky.
yeah, and Mr. Torg says the IBM Model M is a fucking tank. Yeah, because that too is built out of metal, just like, I think this is a Model M. I don't have any labels left on it, but if you can recognize it, you can probably Google it. It has nice little kind of feet you can turn out here, so nice. Oh, you had two of them actually, two different heights.
Wow, very handy.
Oh, three.
Wow.
Cool, but all metal.
Massive.
Yeah. And it just says IBM on the top there.
No specification, nothing. But
No.
wow, it's
I
really.
could probably just photograph it and do a reverse image search on Google, I guess,
Yeah.
to see what exact model it is. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, maybe on Wikipedia there is a history of the models somewhere, and then you can identify yours, how it looks. If not Wikipedia, then some specialpedia, that special wiki, I guess.
Yeah. But not that important. I have another one of those somewhere. It's a slightly different model than this one, but equally heavy and all metal and same type of micro switches. That's incidentally the type of keyboard that I was taught to type properly. Instead of, because on the 64 I type kind of weirdly, because that's the one I learned to type on first. So you did the weird waltz all over the place with your
I know.
whatever finger was free at the time, you just used that one. So when I went to school, I was actually taught on these and actual typewriters. So
Wow.
chunk, 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 chunk.
When did you start to use your knowledge after they started to teach you to properly typewrite?
Right away.
Right away?
Yeah, it only took a few weeks to learn. I wrote mostly code, so that kind of doesn't lend too well, especially on the 64, with the special characters and all the brackets and parentheses and that sort of thing. So it doesn't really lend well to that sort of thing. But whenever you wrote scroll text or whatever, I used a proper positioning of the fingers and whatnot.
Wow. Okay, because for me it was first it felt a bit like a torture because it was slow, and then I think I needed several weeks when I made up my mind that okay, I'm taught to this shit, then I need to start to use it. And when this decision was made, then I started to chat, because in the evenings I was chatting on IRC. I started to chat with this, and first I was very annoyed that I'm so much slower. But the miracle has happened after about 3 days, because I got so much faster then that it just got stuck with me. And after that they wanted to send me to competitions as well on the typewriter lessons, because obviously I was using it every day, so obviously I was fast with it.
Yeah.
But everyone who would do that on daily basis, and it just, what I want to say with this, that it's so interesting that you just need to make this decision, which is like so uncomfortable first. Like this is the same with the language, speaking a language, for example. So uncomfortable. Like you really need to push yourself hard to actually get to it.
Yeah.
And once you make this decision that I'm not turning back now, something changes. But you need to wait for that switch point. That is the most annoying part.
Yeah, but I was forced to do that because every day we had these typing lessons, and the way you do it essentially is you get a paper to read, and then you have your typewriter in front of you. But over the keyboard you have this screen, so you can't actually see the keys. So you type under this screen, and then you read, and then you just type.
How handy!
And the thing with typewriters is that they don't have a back button. So it's obvious that when you type, the teacher can see all the errors you made. So yeah, you have to essentially get the letters right.
Yeah. Yeah, that is so weird. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a different feeling on a real typewriter.
Oh yeah. It's the travel distance is fucking huge. That's why you kind of end up doing this when you are typing. You kind of hammer them down all the way. Yeah.
Wow, impressive. So interesting things. But yeah, if anyone is typing like this, then it's really worth to consider to go 10 fingers, because that makes you so much faster. Really, really cool.
Yeah. Most of the time it's just 8 plus the space bar fingers.
Yeah, of course. It's not really a real 10-finger typing.
No, not really. Yeah, I
And,
considered switching to Dvorak at some point instead of the QWERTY layout. Never could be arsed. I'm quick enough on QWERTY anyway, so no need to actually even try to speed up the milliseconds you win or whatever it is.
Well, I guess on the long run, if you need to, if your job is to type the quickest possible, then maybe it's worth to consider it. But otherwise, I also don't see it coming. So.
Oh my God! Fluke found his little bottle of MIBG pills.
What?
Yeah, mental image begone. So whenever you see something that you don't want to see or want unseen, you take an MIBG pill. I can't remember who brought those, but Skits and Boz, maybe? I think those are the masterminds behind the MIBG pills.
Wow. Okay. Ah, look at that. The past.
Mr. Torg says, yeah, the stroke and the path when typing is also completely different on a typewriter than on a keyboard. Yeah, definitely. The travel is so long and you have this distance between the keys and all of that. So, yeah, it's very weird going from a typewriter to a keyboard and back. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it's, I don't know. The travel distance bothered me a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it could have been Wenchu was part of those MIBG pills as well.
Wow. Oh God.
Type
so
with
nice
more
to
force.
know.
Yeah, that's why you hammer them like this. That's the more force on the keyboard, Mr. Torg. Yeah. But it's fun. It was fun.
Yeah, certainly it could have been, but I really migrated away even from the keyboard. That is the newer but louder one, which you have also a travel distance there. So I really like these slim keyboards where you have the smallest possible travel distance for the key, and then you are just typing and that's it. But then again, each to their own, I guess. So, and Tiffy is with us. Still wondering if it's Tiffany or some other Tiffany or some other name. But the requested song is Crystal Hammer and Malperi remix. So here it goes.
Or comes. Dicky ding ding ding, dicky ding ding ding.
Mulberry and Crystal Hammer Mulberry remix.
And Max Levine says, only one remix by this arranger, what a shame. I agree, because this is a very nice one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very surprising.
Get to it, Mulberry. I guess that's a Finnish one. Mulberry.
Mulberry.
No niin, Mulberry.
And what does it
Takaisin
mean?
töihin.
Takaisin töihin?
Yeah, get back to work.
Oh, where is the start of the word of the work and where is the end of it?
Takaisin.
Takaisin? That's the get back? No,
Yes,
that's the
yes.
work. Oh,
Get back.
right. That's what I love about Finnish. I have absolutely no idea what they are talking about.
Nor do I. I lost so much of my Finnish because I haven't used it in like 30 something, almost, no, 20 something years.
20 something.
20
And you
something.
don't feel bad about that.
Nah.
It's your native language. It was meant to be your native language.
Was it meant to be?
I guess so. At
By
least you
decree of
started.
whom?
Well, it's just you started with it, so I guess that
Well,
would be...
I didn't speak Finnish, Swedish, until I started school
Huh.
when I was like 7.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying that you were talking in Finnish, like in your core age.
Core age?
Like
You mean my inner
years
age? Oh yeah,
6
that's
years
my
old.
yeah, that's my inner age. 6 years old.
Oh yeah, well that fits sometimes every now and then, but
Finished with Finnish? I kind of think so. It's nice to know the language and all of that. So it's a bit of a pity that I've lost so much of it, but it kind of happens with everything you don't regularly use. So yeah, I still understand language. That's not a problem.
I'm pretty sure
It's
that it
just
would
for
be-
forming sentences that is a bit tricky.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you will need a little bit of time if you would need to use it, and then you would be warmed up again.
Yeah, it's gonna come back pretty quick, I think.
Mikko Malikas. Huh. Okay. Some under the hood informations. But we also have another
Informations.
dude. Yeah, like... yeah, exactly.
But what is exactly? What are
So
you talking about?
I0 said that I think Mulperi is the invisible friend of Mikko Malikas, aka Alphonse Auberge.
Yes.
And for some odd reason, from Mikko I associated to Mirko Hirsch, which...
no. Alphonse Auberge is a cartoon character who has an invisible friend.
Aha!
And his catchphrase is "Jag ska bara." Whenever his mother asks him to do something, he's just gonna fix one more thing. "Jag ska bara," and then hours and hours pass, and yeah, that's Alphonse Auberge
Okay, that's
in a
good to
nutshell.
know. Good to know. Useful information for understanding this whole thing.
Yes.
But yeah, that took me to Mirko Hirsch, who also did only one remix on Amiga Remix and uploaded it at the end of 2021.
Oh yes, HTK, you are right. His father, not his mum.
Oh,
Yes, Alphonse Auberge's father.
shame on you. You don't remember?
Parent, okay.
Parent. We don't make
Okay.
differences now.
In Finnish, a parent is a parent. It's no, it doesn't make a difference. Kind of like Hungarian.
Yeah.
It's like Swedish hen.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. So anyway,